Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And today we're going to be talking about how to remove drama from your relationship.
No drama.
Be alone. Quite honestly, some of you would still have drama if it was just you. Even within yourself, we'd be causing all kinds of drama and problems. Well, a lot of times we feel frustrated, tired, overwhelmed by drama in our relationships. And you wonder to yourself, well, how did we get here? What happened? Why are things so tense and dramatic all the time? And it can feel exhausting, and you just get worn down by the constant chaos. So what causes it, and why do we have this drama, and how do we get rid of it?
Well, let's first talk about what drama is and what drama is not. So drama is an exaggerated reaction or response to something, to events. It's an unnecessary way of escalating things. And it usually involves secrets, rumors, talking behind someone's back. There's a level of chaos to it, a level of secrecy to it.
There could also be like an element of feeling hurt easily, right? And sensitivity, because it's like something that's hurt you early in life, and so now it's easily hurt in the present moment.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. So drama is it's not when a partner does want to have a civil conversation with you about something emotional. And it's also not when your partner just has a need or is having an emotional reaction at all. And
so an avoidant might feel like you're being dramatic just because you want to talk about something, like, oh, here we go again. Wanting to tell me about how you feel.
Exactly. And this is why I put this point in this video, because I know that some of you might be more on the avoidance side of the spectrum. You might have maybe a more anxious partner, or a partner who is very in tune with their emotions and expresses emotions very openly. So you might see that and think, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this. Clicking on this video, maybe this will fix it. So that is not drama. That is your partner genuinely wanting to have a connection with you, genuinely being open about things. If they can keep things civil, if they are not resorting to things like name calling, jumping to conclusions, there's obviously limits to things, and everything is relative. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. But people have needs, okay? And for those avoidants out there watching this who are cringing at that very idea of, oh, they have to have something from me, I can't take it. If you don't want it, then don't date anybody. And because people need each other, they have feelings, they want to connect, they want to open up, they want to share, they want to feel important. All those things are important. And yes, sometimes the anxious people can come on too strong. They can't be patient with things. They can't let things settle down. They're intense and can be explosive at times, which can feel overwhelming. But there are two sides to it. And so both people have to make a real effort to have direct, honest communication where you're willing to listen to the other person, hear what they have to say, but also understand that they probably have a valid point too. Right?
Yeah.
And, if you're unsure about something, either partner, ask. Okay? Many people are afraid to ask because they're afraid of what will unfold, but you don't want to be walking on eggshells in your relationship. You want to be able to communicate and talk about what's on your mind or what you need. If you want something, learn to ask. Don't be passive aggressive.
With drama, there's always so much passive aggressiveness. You should know. You should read between the lines, And then
nothing makes me
he saw my
cringe.
face and he just did nothing. He should have known my facial expression was just beaming.
I want to run when even just hearing you give that example, I want to run with, you should know.
Yeah.
I used to have a joke in my act. You should know. I was something like, women only do that with their man. You never see that in any other setting, like a judge. And they're like, so how do you play? Oh, how do I play? You should know. You should know how you're playing.
So guilty?
Apparently. Yes, so asking for things is very important. And in the tone that you do it is also important. Okay? If you come at somebody with your snippy attitude and you're angry or you're passive aggressive, it's not going to go well.
Right. You also have to remember to maintain your boundaries and your limits. This is really important to reducing the amount of drama in your relationship. So know what your own personal limits are. You know what will push you right over the edge. You know that staying in the same room with the person who might be in a certain mood, if they say the wrong thing, it's just going to set you off. Disengage. Just completely don't add fuel to the fire at all. So you really need to be connected with yourself, know what you can handle, know what will set you off, know what will get you outside of your window of tolerance, and avoid those things when necessary. And also work on those things. You know, I don't want you to see your triggers and then continue to modify your life to make it comfortable and so that you avoid every single trigger and live a happy life. We want you to push yourselves, learn more about yourselves, be able to solve some of these issues in your life so that we have less and less triggers.
It takes practice, though.
Yeah,
it really does take practice.
It does.
A little bit at a time. And it's absolutely critical that you learn emotional self-control. Okay? It's not easy to do. Many of you have never learned to do it because this is ideally what you're supposed to learn in your early childhood. Your parents are supposed to teach you how to do this. But if things were volatile in their home or your parents had anxiety, they couldn't soothe themselves. So how could they teach you to do it, right? Or maybe your parents were working all the time, or they had alcohol or substance abuse issues, mental health problems. If they didn't learn how to soothe themselves, then they didn't learn to teach you. So unfortunately, it's on you to do it now. You have to do it in your romantic relationships. Otherwise, it's going to be tons of fighting, lots of arguing, and lots of drama.
Yep.
Which you may have heard me say for a long time. Where there's drama, look for trauma. Or where there's trauma, look for drama. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Interchangeable.
Yeah.
But it really is true. When you see things that are disproportionate, in other words, somebody's level of anger is very high to a small thing. If somebody's 10 minutes late from work and you're screaming at them or their partner's screaming at them, that tells you that there's some kind of trauma there, right? It's disproportionate to what happened.
Right. And when you do find yourself in these conversations talking about the issues, many of you will try to press and press and press until it's fixed. So another tip is to have that healthy amount of space. You know, letting your partner cool off, take some time to process things can be really helpful so that you don't get into these hamster wheel conversations where they're very unproductive. Be very careful with third-party involvement, okay? Not everybody that you have as a friend, not everybody that you share things about your relationship with are really your support. Some people are just there so that they can find enjoyment out of your issues, okay? So really use discernment to be able to find out who is really going to be there for me, who is a positive support that is able to see both sides of the story and not just agree with everything I say and egg me on, or do the same for, you know, my partner. Also remember that the goal of drama is to shame, criticize, to put other people down, to escalate conflict, and to distract. Okay? The goal of a healthy relationship is the exact opposite of a lot of those things. It is compassion, it is being able to have some peace, it is growing together, it is learning from your mistakes.
And it's empathy.
Yep.
Yeah. So you want to think about all these things and find yourself in a situation where you're in a loving relationship that is bringing happiness to each other with mutual respect and understanding. But you have to work through your own issues to get to that place. The more you do so, the more likely you're going to have a healthy relationship and get rid of the drama.
Yep.
All right, so hopefully this one has been helpful to you. If you want to get our help personally, you can do that on my website, askcraig.net. I do email coaching and I do Skype. Coach Victoria is also available for Skype coaching.
I'm here if you'd like to chat.
Just click on her name to schedule with her. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth.
And I'm Coach Victoria.
And we will talk with you soon.